Hi everyone, it's March 29th, 2025, and I have a message for you all today. If you don't know me, I'm Mel. I channel messages, I read energy, I remote view, and do all sorts of things. Let's see who's coming through for us today, okay? We are the Mantis Collective, and we wish to communicate to you through this channel. We watch many of you continue to engage in what we consider human emotional turmoil. Albeit this is natural. We speak of those who call themselves to be leaders, those who see themselves to be enlightened. May we remind you, an enlightened being, an enlightened soul does not engage in emotional turmoil. An enlightened being, an enlightened soul understands that no matter what is presented, it simply is, and cannot discourage you from your path. An enlightened being knows that all serves. An enlightened being does not take what is considered to be non-preferable and use it to incite anger in others. An enlightened being watches and does what an enlightened being can do, which is affect change first from within before ever going without. Mantis beings today. I think I channeled them once publicly. I have dealt with the Mantis beings personally, but not for the public. And I certainly haven't channeled them in this way. Now, very interesting. And it appears that they wish to speak on those who are continuously inciting and encouraging others to feel not at peace. That's the word I'm going to use. Okay. You see, and I'll give you an example. I can't speak for other people, but I can speak for myself. Even if I don't agree with something that goes on around me, okay? I don't want other people to feel fear or anger, because that makes what goes on around me worse. I know many feel the need to do so to affect change, but you're doing it the wrong way. Okay, if you don't agree with something, you have to come from a place of inner neutrality or inner peace. You cannot do this from a point of anger. That's how I interpret their message here today. And I can't say it enough. And some of the spiritualists and some of the spiritual leaders use their own emotional state and their unhealed emotional state and interpret it as something that it is not. An enlightened being does not have an emotional response. I hate to tell you this, but they don't. So if you're on this path of enlightenment, understand that the less you get emotionally involved, the more enlightened you become. And that doesn't mean that you don't care. So don't liken the two, okay? Enlightenment simply means that you understand some things you can't control, and therefore they just are. And you see everything as an opportunity. You see everything as something that you can use to your own benefit. That's how I interpret the Mantis Collective message today. And that's kind of what they're saying. So let me know what you think today about their message. And of course, stay tuned for more. Bye.